Okay, we're going to start with the fourth finger on that high C. Beginning of line 2, your third finger, as long as you get your fourth finger on that first note of the song, your third finger will be on the B, so the beginning of line 2. Now we're going to have to reach up to that E with our fourth finger. So we're at the E7 measure. We're at the last measure of line 2. So we can go 2 full measures without having to switch fingers. So now we are at the second measure of line 3. So we're on this C here, but the melody is continuing to go lower. So we want to switch to our fourth finger, same note, but we're now going to use our fourth finger. So we're on that F measure, line 3. Okay, we're on the A at the beginning of line 4. We're just going to move the second finger over, so we're on the B now. God, it looks like Daniel. Starts with a 2 on the B. God, it looks like Daniel. Now here, we're on our second finger on the A. Reason being, the next note in the melody is the G. So we want our thumb available for that. If we did that phrase starting with God, it looks like Daniel, naturally your thumb would just land on the A, but then you wouldn't have the thumb for that low G. So we definitely want to get our second finger on that A. And here that little phrase is again, God, it looks like Daniel. Second finger on the A, that way we have our thumb available for that low G on measure 15. Alright, so just a quick review. We start with the fourth finger, so going back to the beginning of the song. Fourth finger on the C. We're at the beginning of line 2. Third finger on the B, so right in the 3 there. Okay, heading for Spain, that high E. We want the fourth finger. Okay, I can see Daniel, line 3. So we're on that C, want to switch to 4. Reason being, we have this D here, so we want 4 here, so we have the extra finger. Okay, got it. Looks like Daniel, middle of line 4. We want to just move the second finger over to the B. Okay, we're at measure 15, line 5. Okay, we're now at measure 18. So if you've done any scales in the past, this is where that's going to come handy. So measure 18, we're going to go 3 on the E. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, and then bring the third finger over on the B. So you want to mark the E with a 3 and the B with a 3. Now we can continue to play. Okay, so we're on the last line of page 1, measure 2. This is where the chorus kicks in. So we are on that second C measure there. The E melody note, you want our fourth finger, which will naturally just end up there. So here we go. We're at the top of page 2. So if you noticed, I haven't changed my hand position at all. So once the chorus starts on that second measure on the last line of page 1. So as long as you get your fourth finger on that C, I'm just backtracking here a little bit. So last line of page 1, the second measure, as long as you get your fourth finger on that E, we can go quite a ways. In fact, we can go 4 lines of music without moving our hand position. So here we go. Beginning of the measure, beginning of the chorus again, bottom line of page 1. Okay, I just ended on measure 33, so we're on line 4, middle of line 4, page 2. We're at the F minor measure. So we have to go up to this high C. So we're basically going to come down. So we're going to go 5, 3 on the A flat, 2 on the F, 1 on the C. I would mark every single one of them. 5, 3, 2, 1, and then we want 3 on that E. Okay, beginning of the next line, the A7 measure. Okay, we're on that B, number 2. So let's start at the beginning of that line again. Measure 36, the A7 measure. The lyrics are "In the face of the sky." Here we go. Now it looks like we're out of fingers, but we can just bring the second finger over. Now if we turn our hand around and bring all of our fingers into place, we're set up almost, yeah, it looks like we're pretty much set up for the end of the song. So here we go. We're on measure 39, the last 2 lines of the song. Once again, you want to get your second finger on that A, that last, let's see, 39, the last note on measure 40. Now we're at the last line of the song. So as long as you get your second finger on the A, you have the thumb available for that last line. And that is the melody, the fingering for the melody of Elton John's Daniel.